I was expecting Tinubu to scold me for repeatedly criticizing him before offering me appointment, Minister. Oh, shebi that's what all of you are doing now. You criticize and then they give you appointment. The same thing Bola did. They gave him appointment. The same thing Reno has been doing, thinking that they will give him appointment. Maybe very soon they will remember him. Abi, all of you are criticizing him and showing yourself. Meanwhile, the criticizing, no, they reach in her mind. Can you imagine what he's saying? He thought President Tinubu was going to scold you for repeatedly criticizing him. Shame on you. Big shame on you for saying that. Eh? President Bola Tinubu has narrated how he filed objections to appoint Bosun Tijani Minister of Communications, Innovation and Digital Economy despite his criticism of him. Tinubu spoke while responding to Tijani's comment during a special iftar held in the President's honor at the Presidential Villa to mark his 73rd birthday. While delivering a goodwill message to the President during the event, Tijani reflected on his appointment by Tinubu despite his past activism and criticism of the President at the National Assembly. Before my appointment, I had never met Mr. President, but after my confirmation, he told me, "I've looked at your records and activity, and I've seen there's something in you," Tijani said. "There's something in you. You criticize somebody's government, and still the person is still not doing well, and you accepted the appointment that they gave you. Olojukokoro na him you be. I'm giving you the opportunity to represent your country and contribute to making it a better place." Now, so I was expecting a proper scolding because of my records, but the magnanimity of the president is one that I experienced for the very first time in my life. They joke. Now that you have experienced his magnanimity, even when the country is still not better, can you now still call him out? Can you still criticize him? No, you cannot criticize him again. You've joined his party. You've joined his cabal. I remember that in that meeting, some people brought out my record again and told Mr. President he said this, he did this. But the president said, "Shut it." Responding to the minister, Tinubu confirmed that nominating Tijani as a minister was difficult due to reservations of the president's close associates. Tinubu said, "Tijani's past frustration now fuels his work in government, making him very proud." Now so, make una dey play. When I picked him, it was tough. My very close confidant, who had read his comment on social media, came to me and said, "No, never." I said, "Yes, he's talented." Tinubu said, "Oh, he's talented indeed." Because he criticizes me and pours abuses on the parliament, it does not mean he has nothing to offer. Maybe his frustration at that time will drive him to contribute more to the governance. And today, he's doing that, and I'm very proud of him. Now so, Senate President Godswill Akpabio praised Tinubu's ability to forgive critics, recalling the intense debate that preceded Tijani's confirmation as a minister. Make una dey lie give us for the intense decision. Na lie. When he came to the Senate for screening, Senator said, no, we cannot have him. One senator quoted from the internet where he described all Nigerian senators as morons. Akpabio said, "I had to stop proceeding and ask Bosun, did you write this?" And he admitted, "Sir, I did it because of how I felt then. So how do you feel now? Are they still not? Are they still not like that? Have they changed? So now you cannot criticize them again. You said you've become part of them, and you become morons like them too. Tijani." Akpabio said he then asked Tijani, "You have the audacity to stand before us and expect us to confirm you?" The lawmaker said Tinubu's judgment and the lawmakers' trust in the president was what ultimately swayed the lawmakers to approve Tijani's appointment. "Mr. President, we confirmed it because we knew you must have seen something special in him." Now so, hey, these people, Nollywood movie, now that they ask for us like this. You are never wrong when it comes to your judgment of people, like Fabio said. I went into an executive session and told my colleague, let us give this young man an opportunity and see what happened. Young man that called you moron, I want to give him opportunity. People now they play Nollywood script for them. I beg. Peter says, "My brother, the scolding is not over yet until you minister well. You people should be believing all these people. I don't believe them one bit." AOB says, "So you were actually criticizing him for your stomach infrastructure policies before, Abi?" Obviously. Since Bola did it and could get an appointment, why can't I do it also? Let me criticize him very well so that he will notice me, and then he will give me appointment and say, okay, because you're criticizing me, come and be in the government so that you can do those things that you think like I'm not doing. Abi, is that not what you are picking them for? Make another joke. So why have you not appointed the Adeyanju, Reno Mokri? Why have you not appointed them? They see Reno Mockery has been hailing you. He don't criticize you now. He has switched to hailing. Maybe you don't like the hailing. Maybe you should have been consistent with the insulting of Tinubu. Maybe they would have appointed him now. See, he has made mistake. Now people where they criticize, and then they get appointment too. Now you gave your appointment. You have now become his praise singer. Obviously, don't worry. Nigeria will remind you later when you leave office. You have ridiculed yourself, and you don't know now until later. I'm telling you, because now you can't criticize. You can't say your mind again. You've also been, you are now part of them. You are now one of them. You are now one of them. Clifford SJ says, but has it changed from doing those things you have been criticizing him for? Exactly. Has it changed? No. Which is the glaring truth. What's keeping you silent instead of telling him the realities? While reporting yourself of life of compromise, how do you feel now? Proud or shameful? I'm telling you. Because has he stopped what you are criticizing him for? He has not stopped. Now you can't criticize him any longer. They appointed you so that you can keep quiet, so that you stop criticizing them. Obinna Wogo says, praise singer, what's the next album? When are you releasing it? Amoduni says, Jagaban, the mathematical professor of politics. Can the people waste politicians do that? It is well. It is well. Sunday Erike says, you're a big fool, hypocrite, sycophant. That's what you are. Adekunle Popola says, you will still see your nakedness. Tinubu and his cronies are wiser than you. I shall be invited. If you are forthcoming to their expectations, you're ready at the abattoir to get your slaughter. You will give a reference to my comment. This was how Babangida invited Dr. Taisho Lami of blessed memory to be the chairman of People's Bank, while Mrs. Shonekon was the MD. They made sure the bank flopped as people embezzled the bank and made Taisho Lami today. Don't worry, you will soon see. Leave them alone. And you were criticizing him, and then he gave you appointment and you received it. You collected it. You were expecting him to scold you. He's magnanimous. This person does not know anything. Raji Zakaria says he knows that will make you quit, and you have done so. Can you now criticize him? No, you can't criticize him again. You cannot. They gave you appointment to make you shut up, and you have done just that. Olumide Oteniya says, what has the critic been able to achieve since his appointment? Useless noisemakers. Ositek J says, don't worry, the scolding will come in more ways than one. And from another angle, trust me on that one, I'm telling you, and you will not be able to talk. You will not be able to talk. Ajala Latte says, now that you have been made a minister, no be problem you become for the masses, minister of MTN and Ete. Now God go judge you. Hey, this country now, wow. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.